Help us break down the news. Joining us tonight is the founder and CEO of Enomalies, Bill Gregory. Bill, thank you so much for joining us. Tell me, first of all, what in the world is this company that you run?
Enomalies stands for Engineering Anomalies. It spun out of the University of Kentucky College of Engineering. 3 or 4 guys, we kind of got together and started doing random projects, neat things we thought were fun. And at one point, we started applying for military grants. We were successful in landing a Department of Defense grant through the Office of Naval Research, which was to develop rapidly model indoor spaces for training, mission rehearsal, recon order, anything they might need. So we got that, and we also applied. The Council for Economic Development gave us some state money for bringing one of these grants into the state. So the whole idea was to pull this together and find ways to do these models and put them in useful forms for military initially. When we start looking at this as an application for first responders, I think it would have great value.
So people are going to see a little bit more in the story, the long form story that we did. We showed just a little bit of it there. So you can actually come in, you went into your child's school, and you were able to do this. And tell me why you think this is going to be useful and helpful for first responders and schools to partner together.
Well, again, it wouldn't necessarily prevent an issue like happened in Marshall County, but it could be a training, or my thoughts more importantly are in a situation, an event that occurs, someone could walk through, guide someone going into the building, do a rehearsal, do some sort of planning, help people in harm's way, or at least help the first responders see what they could get into before they get into a pinch situation they wouldn't have known they were there. Or a firefighter perhaps maybe go through and see rooms or parts of rooms they didn't know existed, that they're going through in the heat of the moment and trying to find something in the building.
You know, you reached out to us after Marshall County and said, we've got this, I just want schools to know about it. And I think when people see something like this, they think, wow, this is a big time technology. So I think a lot of schools probably wonder, you know, what would be the cost if we wanted to reach out and do something?
Well, the cost will greatly depend on how they want to approach the project, because the technology over the last 10, 15 years has gotten less expensive to do stuff like this. So it depends on what type of modeling they would want to go with. We could also work with providers, other people that might have some equipment that want to do this. But we can use everything from commercial real estate scanners to custom scanners we developed to cameras. And so we could work with the school or whatever entity to try to find the best economical route for doing it.
You are based in Mount Vernon, and lastly, we have a little bit of time, and I think that's interesting because you don't think of Mount Vernon as, you know, a tech sector. Is this a way that you kind of want to open the door and say, hey, companies like this can do it here? I
believe it's a great way to show that tech can come out of the hills a little bit, and I would love to see stuff come back to home as businesses, and to show people in the area that this can be done coming from this area.
Well, Bill, thank you so much. It's very interesting what you're doing, and thank you for trying to get that word out. And to help, we can't necessarily stop it, but we can certainly help in the moment if something does happen. So thank you for that. And to watch our full report and to join the conversation yourself, you can leave your comments on WKYT.com or on our Facebook page. Let us know what you think.